It's been over 10 years since GTA5 came out, but guess what? I'm still playing it today, and not on some fancy Game & Rig or shiny new PS5. I'm running this on the original Xbox 360 in 2025. Can it actually still run one of the greatest games ever made? Or has time finally caught up with this old beast? Honestly, I didn't expect what I saw, and the results, they surprised me more than I thought. So let's find out if this classic still has any fight left in it, even now in 2025. Alright, eyes front. Everyone stay calm, nobody moves. The game starts off with that legendary intro scene, and right from the get-go, the tension hits hard. Rockstar really crushed the vibe in this opening. When it comes to how smooth it runs, yeah. We've heard it's meant to be at 30 frames. But in real-world play, it dips a little bit. From what I've seen, it hovers around 26 to 28 most of the time. Sure, it's not buttery smooth, but for a console that dropped way back in 2005, it's kind of wild it can still run this at all.
A few minutes in, something becomes really obvious. The game world still feels huge and alive. Sure, some edges look a bit sharp or jagged. That's mostly because the Xbox 360 didn't really have good smoothing tech back then. But if you look past that, this game still looks shockingly solid. And what's even crazier, once you start playing, you forget completely that this is running on hardware from 2005. The immersion just grabs you. That's the magic Rockstar built into GTA 5. Next, I had to push it harder. I wanted to see how the system handled chaos. So yeah, I started blowing stuff up. And yep, the frame rate dropped hard. I'm talking down to like 16, maybe 17 FPS during big explosions. It doesn't break the game, but you feel it for sure. And out of nowhere, boom, a car exploded without warning. I've got no clue what even triggered it. Then I figured, let's test how fast you can swap characters. So I switched to Michael. And wow, on the 360, the switch took about 22 full seconds. Now doing the same thing on PC, yeah, no contest. It's way faster. PCs have raw power, and it shows right away. And don't forget, the 360 is only working with 512 megabytes of RAM. Yup, just half a gig. Kind of insane when you stop and think about it. Compare that to the PS5, it's rocking 16 gigs. That's literally 32 times more memory. It really makes you ask, how in the world does this game even run on such tiny specs? For reference, even the minimum PC version wants at least 4 gigs of RAM. So seeing this open world giant working on so little memory, honestly, it's pretty amazing. Back when GTA 5 first came out and I booted it up, man, it blew my mind. Sure, now it might look rougher or a bit dated, but for me, it still feels like a leap. I had just finished GTA San Andreas at the time and went straight into this. The jump felt huge. That warm color tone and hazy golden feel in the early version, totally different. Later editions darkened it a bit, toned it down. But on the 360, it has this nostalgic, sun-soaked energy. Of course, the Xbox 360 version isn't perfect. No first-person mode? That alone changes the whole vibe. Then you've got those long load times, especially when switching between characters or just starting up. And of course, the graphics take a hit, and it stutters sometimes during heavy fights. But even with all that, it still gives you a solid, unforgettable experience. It's got this light, almost clean style that feels super alive. On PC, it's more dark and minimal, blacked out and slick. That old school minimap style, I hadn't seen that in years. When it popped up, it hit me with serious nostalgia. Simple? Sure, but it's classic GTA 5, and the newer versions just don't hit the same way. And now, the big question. Is GTA 5 still worth playing on Xbox 360 in 2025? Honestly, yeah. It kind of is. But it depends on what you're hoping for. You can grab an Xbox 360 these days for like 70 to 80 bucks. And for that price, you get a system that can still run a giant open-world game like GTA5. Yeah, it's not perfect. Frame drops are real. You're missing features like first-person mode. Some polish is just not there. But compared to buying a cheap old PC for the same price, that's a rough ride. Maybe 20 FPS max, and a lot more lag and crashes. So in that case, the 360 actually holds its own. So when you think about it, 70 bucks gets you a solid plug-and-play way to revisit GTA 5. And the fact that it still works this well, that's kind of awesome. I really had a blast diving back into GTA 5 on the 360 today. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your take on this version? And hey, if you stuck around this long, you probably liked the video, so why not subscribe? It seriously helps the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.